And welcome back. Oh, look at those views, guys. I I didn't even get past my intro. I haven't played a lot of this map, but welcome back to Oakfield Farm. So, um, if you didn't watch any of my other videos, we're gonna do an Oakfield Farm series on YouTube, which is what I said in the past, so you don't have to worry. If you did watch my most recent update video that I just published, well, it's gonna sound a little contradictory because I like to change my mind a lot, and I am still figuring this Twitch YouTube thing out. I absolutely love, after streaming on Twitch several times, I absolutely love the Twitch format. They're the way that they have a page where you can stream and then post other information underneath there that's permanent. You know, it means that every time you stream and, you don't have to post, everything's there on one page. Anyway, I'll stop talking about Twitch. It's awesome. I'm going to do my regular schedule on Twitch. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday is going to be on Twitch. You can check it out over there. I'm going to have the regular schedule on Twitch, streaming live. However, we are still going to do Oakfield on YouTube. And that's not really what I said in my February update video, if you watch that. But basically, after I started doing the Twitch live streams, I love it for, random things. Or like, for example, on this Oakfield series, I'll do a recorded video of starting planting, for example, maybe field 21. It's huge. And then I'll finish it on a Twitch stream later. So that's kind of how it's going to go. This YouTube Oakfield series will be once a week. I can't guarantee when it'll be during the week, but it'll be once a week. So if you enjoy me and my content, I highly recommend you go to my homepage on YouTube, click that subscribe button, and also be sure to click the little bell icon right next to the subscribe. Got a little bit of lag there. Click the subscribe, or the bell icon right next to subscribe, so you get notified for every time I produce a video. And yeah, I recommend doing that if you enjoy my content, because it's going to be somewhat irregular, other than it will be at least once a week. Maybe if I get a week off and there's no projects around the house, I'll be able to do more than one episode a week on Oakfield. But to basically keep it fun for me, that's what I need to do. I just need to lower my amount that I am recording and editing and publishing high quality content on YouTube. But after I said that I was never going to do that on a regular basis and only going to go to Twitch, I really missed YouTube. I actually, I don't know, I missed the stress of going back and reading everybody's comments and trying to reply to everybody. And it's a different interaction, but oh my goodness, I am a horrible farmer. I forgot to lower my steering wheel. Whoops, and I bumped my mouse. Okay, so we're getting to the store here. I'll talk a little bit about the story of this map in case you missed it. The previous episode had us at I forgot about that little purchase. Cat, I decided that that was when you were sleeping during the live stream. I bought a square baler because we're gonna try doing square bales on and see how that works. And we're gonna use round bales for silage, but we're gonna use square for everything else because that just makes sense. So if you're also following along with the previous Oakfield video, you might have realized, hey, what are you doing? This thing's way too big for one, and you're probably right. And it's also, you said that you were only going to do animals and no field work. Well, we decided that we wanted to be potato farmers. So we're gonna delve into potato farming, and this is what we're doing for the thing and potatoes and stuff. So we have to get potatoes set up, and this is gonna be a I'm going to change the title of my YouTube page, actually. It's going to be more or less realistic. I mean, here's the bottom line. You can make anything realistic if you have the proper story, because, Kat won the lottery. And so she bought an oversized mixer that we would never have on a farm for the size that we're going to have. But she won the lottery, and it had a pretty cow on the back of it. So that's what we're doing. I have a lot of fun role playing, and You know, it's one of the, you know, for one, it's like Farming Simulator varies what's realistic, whether or not based on the map and the location. You know, stuff that's realistic here is totally unrealistic in Tazewell County, and vice versa. But then within that, you can also make up a billion different stories for, you know, like the mixer that I said, and you know, Kat's won the lottery, so she wants to farm the way that she wants to farm with the equipment that she wants to farm, and you know, we're trying to be sensible and buy small stuff every now and then, but I mean, it's her lottery money, so if she wants to buy whatever, then we're gonna do that. We might downsize the mixer so we can buy some bigger fields or something like that, but you never know. I don't really know exactly the future of that, but I think these are the two tractors that we are going to start with. So we got something a little bit bigger, something a little bit smaller. So we got Big Red and Bob. those are the names so far. We got Big Red and Bob, and I'm gonna buy a set of front loaders here. Well, it'll really just be renting them, so to speak. But oh, delivery space blocked. Why is it blocked? Was Cat in the way? I think Cat might be in the way of the delivery space. No, that's weird. If you move one of those pallets, Cat, then we will be able to get in there and load up all the pallets. Remember, the seasons, the leasing model is not correct to scale, but if you buy something and return it within half an hour, you should get the full price back, but you do have to return it to the spot of the thing. So let's go on in here and let's see, how can we better do this? I think it might be a bit easier if we put the trailer. No, I guess that's the easiest way to put the trailer. Yeah, so let's try to buy my front loader here. And oh, still blocked in the delivery space. Why are we blocked? There's plenty of room. Well, now there should be enough room. So let's buy. And yeah, I forgot to bring mine to the store, so let me go back there and get it. Oh boy, that is not much room. This is gonna be crazy. Yeah, so anyway, I think that explains pretty much what we're doing in this series. And oh yeah, I did also forget to say, well, I kind of mentioned it, but you know, so the rough format is it's going to be once a week here. I'm not going to do a ton of work off screen. Well, based on the scale of the map, I might do a lot of work off screen, but it's going to be not a lot of stuff changing, but it is going to be a lot of stuff changing. And by that I mean, for example, I might start cultivating a huge field, or I might start ending cultivating a huge field on the actual recording. But the bulk of the work is going to be done over on the Twitch stream, interacting with viewers. So I highly recommend go on and check my Twitch page. I don't know if I think Mark had some trouble trying to lead people away to Twitch in his video, so I don't want to get a strike against my account or anything like that. So just find my Twitch page. It's in my you can link to Discord. I'll have Twitch pinned over there, linked over there, so you can join my Twitch from there. It's The Sim Station, all one word. If you just search for The Sim Station on Twitch, I'm sure you'll also find it. You don't really need a link for that. But yeah, I highly recommend going on to Twitch and follow me there. I really enjoy the interaction that I get with people. It really fuels me, and I really enjoy that. Kat, I don't think this is quite like bales. I don't think we should have to put the straps on these. We can just be really careful and not have to use the straps, I think. I hope. Yeah, as I say that, we're probably gonna... No, we're not. We're gonna do this nice and gentle. There we go. Whoops. Yeah, it'd help if you go the right way. A little bit more forward. And stop. Okay. And we should probably load the front of the trailer first, as I see it start to tip back. Yeah, we need to put some of these on the front part of the trailer. However, after they are already stacked, maybe we should strap that one. There we go. Just in case we have any more accidents. So yeah, I should probably load the trailer front to back. I think that was I mean, it kind of makes good sense. put the weight there. Otherwise, it could all tilt back, and then you have a pretty bad day trying to trying to reattach the trailer. I guess you probably have to unload it all first. But yeah, anyway, so this is a quick little update on the Oakfield Farm. What else to talk about? If you missed the live stream on Twitch, we have a good selection of equipment. We have some rollers that we're going to be rolling the grass with. We've got a nice fertilizer. We've got some really old animal trailers that we'll be using for buying animals. And I think that for a few people, we were talking. Kat actually had this good idea. But we'll probably invite a few, probably moderators, from the Discord over to the West Coast, or maybe we'll have, to keep this story going, we'll invite Mark on for several episodes, especially if it's like a big potato harvest or something like that. I think something like that would be amazing, and we'll have a few. It's already a multiplayer server with just 2 people, and so we don't want lots of other people on here normally, but during certain times, I think it's great. Cat won the lottery. Hey, come out and help me with my massive potato harvest. And so she calls up all of her friends, and she's got a lot of friends that want to help her, so they come out and and help with the potato harvest. So I think there's a lot of potential there for some really fun stories, and also to play with a few more of my friends over on from Discord. So that's kind of going to be the plan there. Of course, we're still going to be continuing Tazewell County, but Tazewell County is going to be basically exclusively on Twitch at this point. I don't see me going. I'll go this way. I don't see me really going doing recorded videos on Tazewell County anymore. I mean, maybe I'll get a few ideas on a certain video every now and then, but normally that's going to be on Twitch. If I play any other games, if you guys want to see me play any other games, those are also going to be on Twitch. So basically, YouTube is basically only going to be for Farming Simulator again. That's it. Just high quality recorded episodes on Farming Simulator. So if you want to see any other games, suggest them in my Discord. But oh boy. But it'll be on the Twitch platform. I think we got it good enough there. What? Why are you doing it there? Because that's where you pulled up, and you didn't want to have to back up to recenter. Is that what it was? That's fine. I can pull forward right there and put it on the other side. So that's fine. I think. Oh yeah, balanced. Well, yeah, that makes sense, but. Who says you have to make sense? I can buy a few more potato pallets if Kat doesn't have admin. Might just be her having to log in. There we go. Not perfectly balanced, but these are also not the heaviest thing in the world. Let's buy more potato pallets. All right, more potato pallets. More potato pallets. How many more are we going to buy? Well, I mean, should we try to stack this like too high or something? Let's just buy as many as we can and load all of those up. There we go. Okay. We bought a lot of potato pallets, guys. Yeah, we're going to have to, let's see. It's so hard to get perspective with this. Yeah, so I think that covers most of my plan, and, well, I hope I didn't confuse you more, because the other videos I'm talking about are not actually published yet. I have them sitting in YouTube, so I should publish those other videos that refer to why you're confused. If I actually don't publish those videos, then you'll probably be less confused, but I think that they're pretty good updates, so I'll publish them. And it also shows a cool game called Steel Division. So I highly recommend you go back and check out the Survivor February update. And I thank you for all my survivors out there. Almost went a little bit too far there. There we go. That is just perfect. Who's this? I think this was Hoot who modeled the potato pallets, and these are just excellent. These are excellent pallets, and it's I mean, we could, you know, we have the global market active. I mean, we could just go to the global market and fill up a trailer, but that's no fun. Who wants to do that? And we definitely don't want to use seed pallets. I mean, that's no fun either. Oh, actually, I should have. Actually, 1 second, Cat. Let me go past you first before you pull forward. So I can get lined up to unload this, and then you can go forward. Oops, that's gonna make it harder. You can go forward and grab a pallet after I drop this one off. And I think we are gonna have to go too high here. That should be fine though. I assume they would have collisions modeled on the sides, if not the tops, you know, to make it so that you could stack them. It should be sturdy enough for stacking. You can pull forward now, Cat. I'll just wait to go back. I got it a little bit crooked there in the process, but that should still be fine. Yeah, anyway, yeah. Oops, I'm kind of moving a little bit. Yeah, I think this will be a good thing. I really, like, I was struggling with, I'm sorry to go back and forth with information, but I was struggling with how to do this and how to do everything properly, and, you know, because it's, I was really sad that, like, there's not going to be a story people are going to follow on Twitch, because, I mean, you can kind of follow the story. You can kind of go back and watch old episodes, but it's just not the same. Should we try to, let's try to get this now. We're going to try to go in and spear this. Oh, maybe. Well, at the very least, we're moving it out of the way so Cat can maybe back up. There we go. 1 second. There we go. Okay. There you go. All right, so I think, yeah, we're going to have to stack these too high at least. At least a little bit. I mean, potatoes, you use potatoes pretty fast, too. So, the, I would not doubt that we're going to need all of these. If not more than what we've already bought. I don't know. I mean, 850 liters of potatoes each. How, you know, I'd have to do some math on some seed rates, but, I assume we'll probably need, you know what, maybe for better stability, maybe we should stack them like this. I think this might be the better option. Yeah, that's probably more stable than trying to stack it. Let's go a little bit more my way. Right about there. There we go. So I think that will be a little bit, whoops, not that way. Are we good? I think we're good. Nope, not good. This is why you go slow. Okay, a little bit more, and back, and, oh, that's a little bit too, there we go. Okay, so now I think we could strap that one, probably. Yes, got it. Perfect. All right, and that's a little bit more stable too. I don't know if you probably wouldn't want to go very fast, because those loads could easily shift around on you when you're driving around the roundabouts, etc. Because the British folks love roundabouts. But yeah, we actually I lived in New Hampshire for a while, where they actually had roundabouts there as well. So it's not like I'm completely foreign to roundabouts. If you watch the stream on Twitch, you'll I kind of had an accident because I went around the roundabout too fast, but that's not because it was foreign to me. Speaking of which, if you guys do happen to catch a stream on Twitch, they have this cool feature called clips, and you can make clips of scenes. So that way, it'd be actually really cool for those of you on Twitch who happen to catch the stream. Go ahead and create clips so that other people can, you know, catch the highlights of a stream. If they don't have time to watch the stream, or, you know, most people don't want to go back and rewatch an old stream. you know, it's fun to, there we go. It's fun to, you know, just go back and see those clips so that way they can get some idea of what happened. So that clip system is actually pretty cool over on Twitch. Twitch is just a really, for streaming, it is just a lot easier. It's a lot more, it seems just, I mean, they've been doing it for longer. It's just a lot more organized. It's like I talked a little bit about the front page on Twitch. I love how, okay, so we're going to need at least one more to make it balanced. I think maybe let's just try it at that level. And if we need more, we can always go back and get some more. But that'll be, you know what? That'll be another, you know, that might be actually a good job for that little, the little New Holland, because I would imagine, since we bought the biggest potato planter that we can, and we're probably not even going to pull it up the hills with this tractor, that we would probably want to look to, you know, utilize the New Holland somewhere else, and that'll likely be somewhere like ferrying potatoes back and forth. I think I'm going to put this load at the back to try to balance it out a little bit. So yeah, you stack the one right there, and I will stack this one on the back. If I can line it up correctly. And here we go. Kat's going to do a good test because that pallet that I stacked on top is not yet strapped down. And we're going well here. Oh no! Oh, she caught it. We're good. We're okay. We're okay. I think we're fine. It's not too far off. I will probably push that back though before we yeah, let me just drop this before she straps that up. And that's not good either. It's depth perception. The whole depth perception thing is so hard. And there we go. Let's try that. Nope. Maybe. Yes. 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 Oh, with that kind of way, it's kind of tilting. Oh, well. Yeah, that's... that'll do. New trousers, please. There we go. Okay, and that's good. Okay, so this is quickly deteriorating to something that's not good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna strap those, and Kat's gonna put one more somewhere across the middle. They're probably not right there, because the other side's spread wider on that end. So maybe like right here in the middle. That should be balanced enough front to back. If you put it right here, then it'll be balanced mostly left to right. So that's probably pretty good. There's just not the same room there. And then I think we're good. So I'm gonna leave Kat to finish up this job. Well, actually, I want to see the little New Holland pull this, because this is, well, I mean, we in the stream we did see the little New Holland pull the it pulled the trailer full of bales just fine. Is this going to be more or less weight than a trailer full of bales? I don't know. I actually have no idea. I want to say no, but then the more I think of it, it's like yes. So I really don't know. I think we only need one pallet fork though, Kat. So why don't you keep your pallet fork? I'm gonna sell mine because we already have the front loader at the farm, and we don't need more than one pallet fork. So let's go back and sell those. And 800, yeah. And if I remember correctly, that's exactly what I bought them for. So yeah, 8,800. That's exactly right. All right, I think that's pretty good, Kat. That's perfect. Let's go with that, and let's make a go of that. I like it. So you're gonna take that home. What happened here? It wasn't wide enough to support the thing. That's what that's what happened. We're gonna go with that. Is there a rear attacher on this one? No, I don't see. Nope. Okay, well, we're going to have to come back and get one of these. And since actually I wanted to get the planter, but since the planter is less out of the way, more out of the way. This is more in the way. We're gonna grab this one first, since it is more in the way. We're speaking correctly here. This is a MR convert done by Wayne. You might know him as BeefyMan666 on the MR data bank. So after he wanted us to test it out a little bit. We're gonna test it out. I don't know if he actually published it yet, but he said it might need some testing. So we're going to test it out first, and then we'll eventually go and give him the go-ahead to David's Tasty Burgers. Oh, man, I want burgers. I want a burger. Oh, man, maybe I can convince... You know, there's a burger joint that just opened up right up the road from us. Maybe I can convince her to go get a burger. Cold drinks, french fries, burgers, and sandwiches. Oh, man. We'll let the truck go. I wanted to get right behind her, but that's fine. Now, if she has a beacon, now would be the time to turn on the beacon. If not, I think you have to turn on the hazards, right? If you don't have a beacon. I forget UK laws. I know in the US you have to. I think someone said that over on the West Coast series. If you have a beacon on a tractor, you don't need hazards. And when I say hazards, I don't know what you folks call them in the UK, but I mean these. The hazards. So I think that okay, well, you just cut right in line. Oh man, that car just entered oh, you're gonna cut too, aren't you? Oh my goodness. These cars are cheating. They are not yielding properly, and they're entering the roundabout just at a blistering speed. But anyway. Yeah, I think someone said that on the West Coast. If you have, unless it takes up like more than half the road, as long as you have a beacon, you don't need hazards. But we're just gonna use hazards for safety. It can't hurt. In the U.S., I believe it's any slow-moving vehicle, which is a vehicle that does not have a license plate. It's not technically. Well, I don't want to say road legal because you can drive it on the road, but it's not licensed, it's not registered. You basically have to have hazards on when you're driving that, and it has to go below 30 miles an hour, something like that. Those are the rules of the road for the U.S. for tractor driving. And, yeah, we don't have to register tractors in the U.S. There's no plates or licenses for driving a tractor. Anybody, any old Joe can drive a tractor on the road in the U.S., even kids, actually. But that's dependent on the state, I think. In the U.S., as long as it's your own property, what is it? I think it's any kid above 14 can drive a tractor. I don't know. It's dependent on the state. I know young kids are allowed to drive tractors on the roads. Man, whoops, got a little bit off there. I have found it, despite what you just saw there, I have found it a lot easier to drive ever since I added a dead zone into my steering wheel. I didn't used to have a dead zone, and it was just way too loose. It was like it wasn't even connected. It was really hard to drive. So the hazards are, I mean, the dead zone in the steering wheel, highly recommend it. I have a 2% dead zone in my G29 steering wheel, and she's trying to figure out where to turn, I think, and you want to turn in, yeah, you want to turn right there. So let's turn on our right turn signal, just so we don't confuse people. And we can go on in. Whoa. What was that? I think a car just hit me. Yeah, there was an inconsiderate car on the road that rammed me. It sent me flying. He just killed a brand new baler. You know, I can't tell you how many times I always say, I want more realism. I want a realistic damage model. How awesome would that be? It would be not awesome. There would probably be lots of frustration. Oh boy. So here's where we find out whether or not the bale trailer is heavier, fully loaded with potatoes or bales, because she made it up the hill with bales well, about the same speed as those potatoes. So it's probably the same speed, actually. And as we bale, we will probably need that trailer unloaded, but we're probably not going to bale until the summer, and it is the spring. So we will probably not need... oh, that's right. We were going to do 8 or 5x speed with 9-day seasons. That's the standard we're playing on. Except for, we discussed, we both absolutely love sunsets, so we're probably going to, slow it down a little bit for sunsets every now and then, especially if we're enjoying the view in a field, if we're working out in a field. But, well, how about we park this right next to that wagon there? I think that's a good plan. And then I wanted to actually go experiment, because this wagon has a lot of really cool designs, and I want to try to see what some other designs are. So let's actually see what that is, and then I will be done. So let's start saying goodbye now. Yeah, so thanks for all tuning in and watching, and yeah, stay tuned for more. I think I figured out my schedule, the future of Twitch and YouTube. So I'm happy with those changes. Oh, this is going to be an interesting backup job. I am happy with, yeah, and it's like, I was actually unhappy with, as soon as I decided to not do YouTube, then all of a sudden I was sad. And I couldn't figure out why I was sad. So I think this is the best plan. Do just my main, normal, regular stuff on Twitch, and then YouTube is, oh, too far. YouTube is going to be kind of the secondary thing, and that's too far again. Pull forward, and right about there. So if we can go there and straighten it up from there, gotta see the wheels. I think that will be good, but we're not. So this is where, Kat, this is what I was talking about when you go to back up these trailers. If you get past like the point where you can't turn the trailer fast enough with the tractor, you basically have to pull forward and recenter it, and then give it another go with the corrected angle. So like right here, it might happen again where I'm not going to be able to turn the tractor fast enough this way to see what's happening. It's not turning fast enough, so we have to pull forward basically and recenter the steering, and then we can try again. And it's actually a lot harder with trailers that have smaller drawbars. Oh, wait, is that right? A longer drawbar would actually be harder, I think. Yeah, so here it happened again. We just couldn't get it around in time. So then you kind of just got to pull forward and get it lined up again. And don't be afraid to. I think that's probably the biggest mistake that people who run this type of trailer make when they try to back them up. Don't be afraid to pull forward. I know it feels like you're undoing a lot of work, but it's impossible to do this without pulling forward unless you're already centered. Then you can back straight relatively fast if you're good, but trying to do this without ever pulling forward is probably the mistake that a lot of people make, because you feel like you're probably undoing a lot of work. And whoops, I thought I was going forward there. And it does feel like you're undoing a lot of work, but it's a lot easier if you pull forward. And this is where, if it's lined up, you can kind of go a little bit faster there, and you might not, if you're good, you might not actually have to pull forward if it's already a straight shot. But anytime you do a tight corner like that, backing up, I mean, I kind of had to go two directions. I had to curve it this way and then curve it this way. That's going to require a lot of pulling forward and backing up, but it's still a lot faster that way than trying to not back up. So what we're going to do is, I was really curious about these other designs of this trailer. So we got a diadem. Okay, so those look like just brands. Vulgar yellow. Ooh, that's interesting. So we have, what else do we have? Vulgar white, 'cause that's probably just the logo. What is this? So these are all just brands. Yeah, okay. I don't know. What brand should we use? Minting, that sounds German. Standard, what's standard? Is that just no brand? We can do that, no brand. Let's do the, ooh, do we want reflectors? Ooh, that's pretty. get some reflectors on there. We got, oops, not there. Wait, wide tires, reflectors, standard, chrome. Okay, so that's what we had before. Yeah, let's do reflectors. Let's try it with wide tires. There we go. And, oh, I like those wide tires. And then the other thing we can change is we can change this between the, this and this. So we could actually use this as like a bale trailer. We could put some put potatoes on here or something like that. That's actually really cool. You know, it actually would have been fun to daisy chain a couple of these together and deliver potatoes on these. But, oh, well, that's neither here nor here. Here nor there. The final thing we can do is change the color. I really think I like this color. I don't know. What do you? Well, let's let maybe Kat pick the color because it's her farm. So I really like that blue. Blue's probably my favorite color. It almost looks actually too New Hollandy. I don't know. Is that too New Hollandy with the blue and the yellow? I don't know. I mean, I guess we. I mean, the other alternate is like red. We could do red and yellow. That kind of, ooh, that looks sharp. I like that one. I don't know. I think I'll let Kat decide what she wants to do. And there we go. She wants red. It kind of matches the frame too. It looks pretty neat. Anyway, I think I'm gonna sign off from there and maybe go grab a burger with my wife, or probably not. I think she just got back from the grocery store. I noticed she was gone, and so I started recording an episode. I really wanted to get this information out to you guys. I've been thinking a lot about how to do this, and I could not make up my mind. I went back and forth. I appreciate Katrina here and Mark DuPont listening to me basically talk their ear off and change my mind 50 times, going back and forth, just basically talking to myself with them listening, and being helpful, suggesting things as well. But it's been a good benefit just voicing some of those things out loud. And yeah, like I said, after I started switching, you know, after I said in the video I'm making the switch to Twitch, no more recorded, you know, regular schedule on YouTube, it was sad. So I mean, not it was sad, I was sad. So I think this I love the dirt track in this game. You know, who needs deformable terrain? I mean, look, that looks real. I know it's just flat if you go down and look up close at it, but it looks real to me. I don't need deformable terrain. I just need stuff like this. So anyway, I will, I think that's it for now. Stay tuned. Until next time, we will be probably starting planting potatoes because, and that's also going to involve buying a field. Remember, we have about only 500,000 maybe we can spend on fields because we want to leave a buffer in there for other expenses. We don't want to have to go into debt because, I mean, she just won the lottery. You don't want to have to go into debt when you just won the lottery. And we also have a lot of pigs to buy. That's pigs, cows, and sheep. That's going to take up most of the rest of the money. So let's turn off our tractor. Speaking about money, stop wasting fuel. We can park that later. I will take off now. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, YouTubes, as Kat says. Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate everything, and stay tuned for more from by YouTube. I knew she was gonna do it. I love that. Goodbye from Oakfield Farm, and let's just. Oh my goodness, this map is absolutely amazing. I love this map. I think the views on the West Coast were awesome, but the views on the West Coast were all from within the map. This map, the views are different because you don't have the ocean and you don't have the mountains, but it's in some ways better because it gives you more depth because it goes off the map further, and that is just, it makes for some stunning views, like you see here. So I really love the layers there that you have there. So anyway, enough there. Let's take off, and we'll see you guys later. Goodbye, everybody.